J.J. Jackson with you on the VMA Day. You can see we're really excited about this today. Now, speaking of VMA, take a look at your screens, because what you see...
Rolling Stone gathers the most sinful collection of rock and roll paraphernalia in the Denver metro area. I have seen the Rolling Stones' assorted gifts and novelties. I have wondered at the Rolling Stones' collections of magazines, posters, and leather apparel. Brethren, I believe in rock and roll, and I buy it at the Rolling Stone. Just east of Colorado Boulevard and Cove back. The Rolling Stone, do I hear a hallelujah? Hallelujah.
Go non-stop to the
chaos. I've been pushed from one side of the...
history of the whole world ever. It's the second annual MTV Video Music Awards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your host, the incomparable Eddie Murphy.
What's up? Thank you. Welcome to Radio City Music Hall and the MTV Video Music Awards, the second annual one. I'm the host tonight. My name is Eddie Murphy, for those of you who do not know it. I never saw this place with the lights on. It's a big spot. You know, I wasn't going to host this show. They came to me about 6 months ago, said, Eddie, host the MTV Awards. And I'm an actor, so my first reaction was, fuck MTV. You know, it was like, I wasn't going to do this. And then I did a music album that hasn't come out yet, and so now I'm here kissing MTV's ass, so, like most of you. So. I said, tell me something good about why should I do the show, and I said, what you have to offer me? They told me, a good time. I said, you have a good time if you host the show. I said, look at the good things. Everyone who is anyone in music is here tonight. All right, if they were to drop a bomb on MTV, on this place right now, Glenn Campbell would be the hottest dude in show business tomorrow. Okay, so I said, I'll come down for that. So I came down to the place. I said, tell me some other reason why I should host this show. They told me that afterwards, it's gonna be a big party. And people are gonna win awards. That's something you should think about. There are people in here that are gonna win awards. You came here without, and there are people gonna lose awards too. And I know it's fucked up to get dressed up and come lose some shit. And you have on the glitter clothes and lose and you walk out. But after the show, it's gonna be a big party at the Palladium. And even if you lost an award, the women, everybody here is gonna score tonight, because it's rock and roll. It's like, you can't lose tonight. This is a rock and roll crowd. Everybody knows rock and roll people like to, you know, so you can't lose. So you're gonna go to the place, but be careful, because we rock and roll people spend a lot of time on the road. And you can catch some things on the road and bring them to the MTV Video Music Awards with you. There's people sitting out there right now that just came off the road and have some shit with them. And you can tell who it is, because they're sitting out there and they ain't smiling. They're like, I wish you just get to the show. And the road, I've been on the road. You catch some stuff on the road, you won't even know what it is. The doctor say, can you describe your symptoms to me? You'll be like, well, what does it mean, doc, when you go to the bathroom and fire shoot out your thing? So you're getting a burning sensation when you urinate? No, fire shoot out my thing, man. It's, a burst of flames comes out and music shoot out the tip. But if that happens to you, symptoms will not kick in to Monday. You have all this weekend to have a good time. I am here to have a good time. Okay, now in the past year, are you gonna have some fun tonight? Good. The past year has been a very busy one for the band you're about to see. They've made music and videos with people as diverse as Aretha Franklin, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and they also found some time to make some videos for themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a big round of applause for their first live performance since 1985, Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart, Eurythmics.
the second annual MTV Video. Brian Adams, Stephen Pearcy, Julian Lennon, Glenn Fry, Amy Mann, Sheila E., Don Henley, Joan Baez, Tina Turner, Jim Kerr, Chrissy Hine, David Lee Roth, Herbie Hancock, and more performances. Tears for Fears, John Cougar Mellencamp, Pat Benatar, Sting, Daryl Hall and John Oates with special guests David Ruffin and Eddie Kendrick, and much, much more. You're watching the second annual MTV Video Music Awards.
Your host, Mr. Eddie Murphy.
Thank you. Can y'all clap for Eurythmics again? That was a nice show. That was nice. I like Annie Lennox. I might get her after the show. I'm only kidding. Now I have to do, this is the fun part where you introduce entertainers. The first people I'm going to introduce is The Woman, just a new album out called Romance 1600, and her first single is a song called Sister Fate. She's in a movie called Crush Groove, which is getting ready to come out, and she's going to be in Prince's next movie called Under the Cherry Moon. And the guy that's with her, his latest LP is called The Secret of Association. And he's got a new single, a new album out called a new single and video. I'm sorry, I'm new at this. I'm going to tear the Playhouse down, and their names are Sheila E. and Paul Young.
Simon Le Bon and Ivory Soap.
I don't know.
Any idea?
No.
Ivory Soap floats. Yes, we started off with that.
Would I Lie to You? David Lee Roth, Just a Gigolo, I Ain't Got Nobody.
I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing.
Bruce Springsteen and the East Street Band, Dancing in the Dark.
This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark.
USA for Africa, We Are the World.
And the winner is, let's see. The winner for best overall performance is Philip Bailey and Phil Collins.
MC and Foreigner after this.
But the Rolling Stone gathers the most sinful collection of rock and roll paraphernalia in the Denver metro area. I have seen the Rolling Stones' assorted gifts and novelties. I have wondered at the Rolling Stones' collections of magazines, posters, and leather apparel. Brethren, I believe in rock and roll, and I buy it at the Rolling Stone. Just east of Colorado Boulevard and Colfax. The Rolling Stone, do I hear a hallelujah? Hallelujah.
Budget tape.
Look at that, look at that.
Where's the hand mic? There's no hand mic. Hey, there's no, hey, wait a second. Listen, if y'all don't clap every time I come out, by the end of the night, y'all be going like this. Just stop it. Where's my hand mic? It's like, why are you asking us, Seth? There's no hand. You know what happened backstage when you do shows like this? What you ducking for? The whole place. You know what happened? When you do shows like this, lots of times they'll think that something's ready to go. And like, I came out, they said like, go out and introduce Run DMC, and they ain't ready, so like they said, go on, do something, Eddie. Now I'm standing here with y'all looking, people looking, I don't know what to say. Hi. I got a close-up of Tina Turner, that's good. You look nice. We only met like once. Have you seen my films? Huh? Oh, y'all ready now? Well, I got Tina smiling and shit. I ain't ready now. I'm gonna introduce Run DMC, and ladies and gentlemen, when rap music first came out, I know everybody was like, ha! But it's been around for like 10 years now. It's going strong, and these are the baddest brothers in rap. Ladies and gentlemen, Run DMC. Let's hear it.
We got videos that get awards voted on by a national voting board. The music and video industry awards videos on MTV. A voting body, 1,500 strong, voted on videos of each song. On May 1st, 1984, they voted on the videos that they sold. Until May 2nd, 1985, they chose the videos they thought were live. 3 secret ballots held unknown for videos MTV had shown. Tabulated, all well done, overseen by the firm of Arthur Young. A running team rocks the house on MTV. Over and out, bust it.
Yo, bust it out, yo, bust it out, yo, bust it out. I know. All right, take it easy. Run DMC, let's hear it one more time for the fellas. Rocking it out on MTV and shit. Yo, check it out. In the past year, a record came out called I Want to Know What Love Is. Our next presenters may not have found that out, but that's a little levity and shit. But they sure found out what album sales are. Ladies and gentlemen, from Foreigners, Mick Jones and Lou Graham. Come on, give it up.
Good evening. There are few things in life that are exciting as rock and roll, right?
Well, I can think of one, but it doesn't have much to do with rock and roll.
And the rest of them have been nominated in this category.
So let's take a look at the nominees for the Best Stage Video.
Gee, David Lee, are we really gonna shoot the video in your apartment?
Relax, honey. It's only an audition.
Is this how you chose all the actresses in California Girls?
Yep. Some I even chose twice.
Oh, golly, David. How do you feel about marriage and children?
Here's the 5 nominees for Best Stage Performance in a Video.
David Bowie, Blue Jeans. Eurythmics, Would I Lie to You? Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, Dancing in the Dark.
And I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning.
Talking Heads, Once in a Lifetime. Tina Turner, Better Be Good to Me.
All right, let's check this out. And the winner of Best Stage Performance in a Video is Bruce Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark.
Accepting for Bruce is Little Steven.
Accepting for Bruce Springsteen is Little Steven, old friend of ours.
Boy, I get to use that Grammy speech. I'm very happy to receive this on behalf of Bruce, my brother, and the E Street Band. I'm sure he'd want to thank Brian De Palma for directing it, and John Landau, his manager, and CBS Records, and MTV, who probably played it a lot. Thank you. Solidarity.
That changes the future of human sound. Make your next appointment with Panasonic to examine sound band and triple tape. Panasonic, just slightly ahead of our time.
This is so much fun. The cutting edge is a difficult thing to define. Those who are on it are too busy to stop and explain it. Those who have never been a part of it may not recognize it until it's the next big thing. Luckily, MTV has someone who has been on the cutting... Excuse me, it's gas. Luckily, MTV has someone who has been on the cutting edge since his day with the Velvet Underground and through his solo career and collaborations with Bowie and Honda, I guess.
I'm run the A, D, the deuce, and the J's to trade. Huh.
Any second now, Bryan Adams, everybody starts out as a new, no, that's Brian's lines. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryan Adams and Jim Kerr.
Everybody starts out as a newcomer in this business.
And then the trick is to try and stay in there for a while.
So let's hope these artists will be here for a long time.
Okay, please, can we see the category for Best New Artists?
Hey kids, don't run. The fun's just begun. Settle back with a snack. You're sure to be pleased with these nominees for
Best New Artist.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes. Julian Lennon, Too Late for Goodbyes. Sade, Smooth Operator. Sheila E., The Glamorous Life. Till Tuesday, Voices Carry.
All right, so we flip for this one and see who gets the big envelope or what? All right, hang on.
Heads.
Heads?
Yep.
Tails. Woo! Sorry, Jim. The winner of the Best New Artist of the Video is Till Tuesday, Voices Carry.
Yeah, I forgot that they were talking about us for a minute. So I'm going to speak for the band. I guess we want to thank DJ Webster and Julie and Tony Mitchell, who were the greatest, and Tom and Randall, our managers, and MTV for breaking our record. Thanks, God.
Thank you. This is my favorite part of the show, because I'm a big fan of the guys that everybody's getting ready. These dudes, Blue-Eyed Soul Brothers, what me and the fellas call them. And they're coming down from the Apollo Theater. Ladies and gentlemen, Darryl Hall, John Oates, Eddie Kendricks, and David Ruffin.
Every time you go away, gonna go free. Every time you go away, baby, even though you mean so much to me. Every time you go, I don't know, you never understand. Yeah. Every time you go away, why you have to go away right now? Yeah. Every time you go, I think it's about time. That's it, Jimmy. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. Smile so bright, you know you could have been a candle. I'm holding you so tight, you know you could have been a handle. The way it swept me off the beat, you know you could have been a bloom. The way it smells so sweet, you know you could have been some perfume. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, baby. As pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower if good looks was a minute. You know that you could be an hour. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do. You really swept me off my feet. You made my mind complete. You made my life go right. You make me feel all right. I've got sunshine. We could all sing this on a cloudy day. Whenever it's cold outside, I've got someone for me. Sing along with me. Everybody say it. I guess you say what can make me feel this way. Say, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Hey, 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 I love to talk about my girl. Hey, 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 oh, you're sweet and you're so kind.
has given us the Eldorado, the Skylark, the Cordoba, as well as other fabulous autos. They wrote it, I'm saying. We, however, look towards Boston, which has given us Benjamin Orr and Elliot Easton from the fabulous Cars. Let's hear it.
Here comes some sense. Some of these videos are so experimental that the rats that were tested on can only watch VH1.
In fact, Ben, if you watch them long enough, you'll glow in the dark.
However, the Surgeon General has determined that your health is not endangered by these 5 nominees for the most experimental video.
What the hell is that? Don't know. There's bright lights. It's a pulsing beat. Are they humanoid? Oh, I think they're musicians. We have traveled many light nords for one reason. We desire the nominees for most experimental video. That is all.
Zbigniew Rybczynski for Art of Noise, Close to the Edit. Daniel Kleinman for Lindsey Buckingham, Go Insane. Daniel Kleinman for Lindsey Buckingham, Slow Dancing. Mary Lambert and Chris Isaak for Chris Isaak, Dancin'. Mary Lambert for Lone Justice, Ways to be Wicked.
And the winner is... The winner of the most experimental video is Zbigniew Rybczynski for Art of Noise. Except...
Tune for your favorite VJs after this.
In rock and roll has been, as most stars, loud, sometimes silly, and more often exciting. There were stunning debuts, and there were worldwide tours, and millions of decibels of great music. The past year was especially newsworthy by using the world of music to unite a world of people. Let's take a look at the year in review.
Have you ever seen?
Yeah.
Like this one. Wake me up before you go like a virgin. Hey.
If you like it hot.
Some like it hot.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no, I can't take it anymore.
It will be a happening.
That is you.